सभी को नमस्कार। श्रीमान योगी आदित्यनाथ, Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, how to describe him? The largest state of the Union is blossoming and flourishing under his dynamic governance. Yogi ji has turned out to be a game changer for this state, and that will help the nation. I am particularly amazed at his 24/7 watchdog governance. Equally important personality on the dais, Shri Jitan Ram Manjhi ji, a former Chief Minister, a Cabinet Minister for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Government of India. His thinking is very sharp. He is on record saying, and I appreciate that, small, micro and medium, the nomenclature doesn't define them. They drive big engine. They are the spinal force, and his discourse to us was illuminating. Under his dynamic leadership, this sector will grow exponentially in the entire nation. Sri Nand Gopal Gupta Nandi ji, Honorable Minister of Industrial Development, Export Promotion, NRI Investment Promotion, Government of Uttar Pradesh, Sri Rakesh Sachan ji, Honorable Minister of MSME, Khadi and Village Industries, Sericulture Industries, Handloom and Textile, Government of Uttar Pradesh. He gave us a graphic account. I was watching his passion. He was narrating the achievements and also giving his expectations for the future. His heart and soul is in the job. Honorable Members of Parliament, Dr. Mahesh Sharma ji, Shri Surendra Nagar ji, Honorable Ministers, Excellencies and distinguished audience. Personally for me, this is an absolute delight to be at the inaugural ceremony of the second edition of UP International Trade Show 2024. I had the good occasion to go around and see for myself. There could not be a greater assurance for a man like me that all is well. Things are in right track. What I witnessed was beyond my concept, imagination and dream. I felt I was in the most developed country in the world. This is indeed a very well thought out platform that not only showcases what is there in India, in Uttar Pradesh, it affords an opportunity for people to snatch those opportunities, to be in touch with the best minds, the artisans, the skilled workers, the products, and personally flourish. My congratulations to the Honorable Chief Minister for being so thoughtful, far-sighted and practical. The beginning was made for the first edition by the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu ji. And in this context, it is my absolute privilege to be part of the second one. We are indeed very happy that the trade show will significantly showcase Vietnam as a partner country. As one of the Southeast Asia's robust economies, Vietnam has impressive GDP of $435 billion US, and we look forward to witnessing their exceptional products and innovative manufacturing practices. But I can assure them they are at the right place. Their participation will enormously benefit them and their people to fully exploit their talent and be in connect with the best of the artisans and economic potential. Friends, this will also be an occasion to get feel of rich cultural heritage of Vietnam. They will, of course, everyone will feel the rich heritage of Uttar Pradesh and Bharat. But we'll get a feel of rich heritage of Vietnam. I had the occasion to have a look at it. Full display through captivating traditional music, and what a similarity it was with Indian instruments also. I kept on looking at some of the instruments, Yogiji. There's similarity with our instruments. I am sure there will be enough for them to carry home. The dance performances, it was enriching. And it is a state which in last few years is seeing happiness factor rising. When happiness factor rises, your appetite is functional. Am I audible? Was I audible earlier? Good. So my friends from Uttar Pradesh and all over the country who are here will have the occasion to indulge in authentic Vietnamese cuisine. Renowned for its unique flavors, when we look at Vietnam, the savory delights of pho and spring rolls to the mouth-watering banh mi, our palate will be treated to a culinary journey. I have had the occasion to know about them and taste them. This, in a sense, is a natural partnership if we go into historical perspective. Will surely foster cultural and economic challenges collectively. The exchanges will be rewarding, further enhancing our bilateral relations and strengthen the resolve for a greater role for Global South in international affairs. It was visionary leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi that at G20 platform, he brought on the international radar the voice of Global South. This is an important event. Their participation for us is memorable, and I am sure they will carry happy memories of this event. The exhibition, the scale, the display, the technological penetration, the cultural wealth, each district products. I instructed my team that they will at micro level handle each stall, each product, so that the nation comes to know it through Sansad TV. Mr. Chief Minister, we will seek your cooperation. My team will be here this evening. Friends, the synergy between Prime Minister of India, his vision, coupled with Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi's execution, sharp execution, execution which has no accommodation for corruption, no tolerance for inefficiency. This has transformed Uttar Pradesh into Uttam Pradesh. And the sustained efforts of Yogiji are leading to another milestone development and achievement soothing to the entire nation. Uttar Pradesh is fast becoming Uddam Pradesh of the country. This venue Maheshji, your constituency. This venue is very soothing for development. This venue was also witness to the recently concluded Semicon India 2024 conference, where Honorable Prime Minister outlined India's vision of making the semiconductor industry, and that is going to be the foundation of Viksit Bharat. The conference was a crucial step towards realizing India's goal of becoming a global hub for semiconductor manufacturing. Let me, friends, come to the state of the nation, state of Bharat. For ages, India has been cradle of civilization, a crucible of innovation, and a global hub of learning. Our Vedas are gold mine of knowledge and information. India takes pride in being one of the oldest civilizations. Over 5,000 years of civilization ethos are our legacy. We lost way somewhere in between. But now, we are on way to regaining it, and that too fast enough to be a beacon for the planet in several ways in this century. Nothing can be more satisfying for me to note that in this regaining the largest state of the Union under leadership of Adityanath Yogi is playing with the state bat on front foot to deliver for the nation. Look at just a decade ago, the scenario was alarmingly worrisome. Just look at a decade ago. Economy was staggering and mood of the nation was shaky. From every aspect, governance was challenging for the citizen. But what a 360-degree change. Soothingly, last decade is marked with unprecedented transformation, a transformation for the better. Bharat has emerged as the most buoyant economy in the world. It is now a favorite global destination of investment and opportunity. With an ecosystem of hope and possibility, all pervasive in India, undoubtedly we are set to regain our pristine glory. India is now a global happening place, and Uttar Pradesh is bubbling with activity. Activity in every sector, infrastructure, growth, industry, and innovation. Today, Bharat is a near $4 trillion economy that has 8% growth prospects for decades further to come. World institutions have so analyzed. In 2 years, our economy will march ahead of that of Japan and Germany to be the world's third largest economy. Incremental infrastructure growth is reflected in 8 new airports annually. The Honorable Chief Minister has indicated the scenario here. Unbelievable achievement. Look at the express highways virtually doubling, airports doubling, and the state will be on a global map when it comes to world-class largest airport and ever. It's a state where dreams fructify into ground realities. That's what I've seen. Every 2 years, 3 or 4 metro systems are getting added. Friends, there is daily laying of 28 kilometers of highways and 12 kilometers of railway track. Daily. In PM Modi's third term, historic term, 12 new industrial zones are taking shape to boost manufacturing. The nation is fully geared to tap benefits of artificial intelligence, of electric mobility, of green hydrogen, of space and semiconductors. For want of time, I am not focusing on it. But we are among few countries to focus on green hydrogen mission, quantum computing. We are in single digit when it comes to exploitation of 6G technology commercially. The journey towards Viksit Bharat is well on track, it will fructify in 2047, if not earlier. The mood of the nation is now one of hope and possibility, with accolades pouring in from global institutions. I have had a long political career, having been elected to Parliament in 1989 and a minister in 1990. Never seen such buoyant hope and possibility mood. World Bank and IMF, they are praising us to heights, and rightly so, based on factual premise. Our digitization and technological penetration is turning out to be a global model for emulation. A decade of Make in India initiative has yielded significant results. Following successes in agriculture and services, India is now poised for manufacturing growth. State governments, UP being in the lead, are competing to attract investments by improving business conditions. Sir, nothing is more important for investment than law and order. Law and order defines democracy, and the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Adityanath Yogi, defines law and order. It is in this soothing ecosystem that UP has emerged as a MSME hub by leveraging this sector's strengths to create robust supply chain. Technology has enabled greater participation from skilled youth in Tier 2 town and rural areas. Imagine skill mapping. Skill mapping during challenging, daunting days of COVID-19. You did it. Bharat is now frog leaping from Make in India to conceptualize, design and Make in India. We are having our own concept evolution. We are engaged in design and Make in India. It is encouraging to see multinationals and Indian companies getting in a synergistic stance. They are establishing innovation centers nationwide. Uttar Pradesh is a shining exemplification of it, defense corridor being one. Micro, small and medium enterprises are much beyond their nomenclature, as I said earlier. This segment is the spine of the economy and a major contributor of human resource employment. Coming to Uttar Pradesh, a state with that kind of history, cultural background, was plagued with law and order challenges, an atmosphere of fear. Not long ago, growth prospects were all-time low. And this state now is beacon of progress and development. The long, dark tunnel was negotiated with great speed by the Honorable Chief Minister. And there is great light at the end of the tunnel. The tunnel is much behind. From the tunnel, the dark tunnel, the state is on expressway, on way to take a flight for higher economy on the largest airport that is coming up in Jewar. The state is full of hope and possibility. The transformation is unbelievable. Normally people would not undertake it. They would get adjusted to status quo, because the challenge was really very large, daunting. In a sense, there is complete makeover of Uttar Pradesh. You are regaining its pristine glory in every sense, because the governance exemplifies transparency, accountability worth emulation, the kind of hand-holding of the entrepreneur, and corruption is a word unheard in Uttar Pradesh. Power corridors are fully sanitized. Decisions are fast-tracked and duly tracked. The state is now turning out to be a great strength to the nation. In phenomenal economic upsurge and unprecedented infrastructure growth in the nation, the largest state of the Uttar Pradesh is now an asset and a major contributor, unlike a scenario that existed few years ago. Uttar Pradesh aspires, and rightly so, and why not, to reach the target of $1 trillion economy by 2027, and will be mightily adding to the dream of Prime Minister Modi to have $5 trillion economy by 2027. As rightly focused by the Honorable Chief Minister, Uttar Pradesh advantages include fertile land, young population, religious tourism, MSMEs, and look at the size of MSMEs. Some countries in the world may not have that population. As you have number of units, the massive focus on infrastructure, one has to see to believe it. It's easier to say that yes, 6 new expressways are being added. It takes time, planning, execution, funds. This is happening. All this has Yogi multiplied, Yogi effect, Yogi impact. Noida contributing 10% of UP's GDP, I'm told, is crucial for economic growth with industrial base, IT sector, and upcoming projects like Jewar Airport and Film City. But this city has emerged as one of the leading habitations at a global level. The kind of talent that is there in Noida, I know for sure, I come from legal profession. It's becoming a favorite destination. Uttar Pradesh, no longer a sleeping giant, no longer a state with a promise. It's a state in action with its vast resources, burgeoning population, and strategic location. Is a growth engine in itself and tied to the larger growth engine of the nation to take the nation forward. I am particularly impressed by the inclusive growth in the country under Prime Minister Modi's vision. He believes in plateau kind of a growth. Everyone has to rise in every sector, every social elements. UP is in line with it. The trade show focuses and a great opportunity for everyone for boosting MSMEs, promoting geographical indications, GI products. It was with utmost reluctance that I moved fast. Otherwise, one geographical indicator was good enough to take few hours, because it has enormous potential of opportunities. What I saw today was not an exhibition. I saw a basket of opportunities for all. This event, friends, aligns with Prime Minister Modi's vision of an Atmanirbhar Bharat and embraces the motto, local to global. India's progress is evident in various sectors. But this is the right epicenter to take it to the next level, local to global. First it was be vocal for local, now local to global. I wouldn't take long, but India is on the rise as never before. The rise is unstoppable. If I quickly take you, metro services have expanded from 5 cities to 23. We have the world's second largest metro network. The number of cities with airports have doubled from 70 to 140. India is now the largest connected nation globally with over 800 million broadband users. Digital technologies have enabled initiatives like housing for 170 million, health coverage for 660 million, and loans for 58 million small businesses annually. India records the highest digital financial transactions globally with 13 billion transactions per month. The country boasts the world's third largest startup ecosystem with 107 unicorns and the third largest purchasing power in the world. The semiconductor industry, which is very critical. It was here that the beginning was made by the Honorable Prime Minister. It is poised by 2026 to surpass 55 billion. I have no doubt this century belongs to Bharat. This century rightly belongs to Bharat. And that being the situation, let us all get together, ladies and gentlemen, because along with Bharat, we are witnessing a new dawn of Uttar Pradesh, a future where the nation stands tall as a global leader in trade, innovation, and cultural heritage. Chief Minister Adityanath has painstakingly brought about 360-degree improvement. Not easy. Uphill task. He brought it about in law and order, in development, in cultural evolution, in giving skill to the people, and in bringing happiness to the people. The vision of Prime Minister Modi and passion of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath are in synergy, propelling this transformation towards grand mission of a Viksit Bharat by 2047. I have no doubt that this trade show will be a beacon of opportunity, collaboration, and success in our journey ahead. And friends, I conclude by an appeal. एक बहुत बड़ा महायज्ञ भारत में हो रहा है. ये महायज्ञ विकसित भारत के लिए हो रहा है. ये महायज्ञ की पूर्ण आहुति आज़ादी की शताब्दी का जब महोत्सव होगा 2047 में तब होगी. इसमें हर किसी को आहुति देनी है और आहुति देने के लिए संकल्प की आवश्यकता है कि हम भारतीय हैं, भारतीयता हमारी पहचान है, राष्ट्रवाद हमारा धर्म है. We can never put our nationalism above self or political interest. Thank you so much.